cups of Gatorade. And here you see it, the final out that is going to seal the deal to claim Cincinnati's first ever conference tournament title. We're now joined here on the set by Cincinnati head coach Scott Googins. Coach, great moment for your team celebrating there with the dog pile. It's been a long but really fun 6 days in Clearwater. What are you thinking right now?
How about those Bearcats, huh? It's crazy. It was a crazy week for us. We played really good baseball. I'm really proud of our guys. And it was about the ninth inning. I was sitting there and looked at my one assist. I said, have we won 4 games in a row all season? And I'm not sure if we did or not, but we picked the right time to do it. Just couldn't be more proud of our seniors and the way they came and just got it done this week.
Coach, 7 seniors on their team. These guys have been with you all the way.
We've got to pause in the action here. This is the Bearcat water bat. All right, let's do it.
Yeah!
Yeah! Woo! Woo! A lot of water.
7
wow.
seniors.
How about those Bearcats, huh?
Not a closer group of kids that have led your team to this championship. How do you feel about them?
I can't say enough about them. You know, we talked about what kind of legacy they were going to leave here, and not only just this weekend, but this season, and what they mean to the program. And our guys have they bought in, you know. And I say bought in, but you know, every day I write on the thing believe, and I think that's the biggest thing. You know, I talk about believing the process, believing what we're doing, but this week I really saw they believed in themselves, and I think that's the big turnaround. I know some people ask, is it the weather? It's that, you know, why are you swinging so well? Our guys believe in themselves, and it's been an awesome transition for them, you know, and watching it happen, couldn't be happier for them. Really couldn't be. It's a special group.
AJ Bumpus, the tournament's most outstanding player. Why was he able to elevate his game to an all-new level this week when you needed him the most?
You know, if I knew that, I'd have done that the first week. I don't know. It was awesome to see. He's a special kid. We're really going to miss AJ. Obviously, we're going to hopefully have a couple more weeks with him, but man, he couldn't pick a better time to get hot, and he really was carrying us. And I joked around about it when AJ goes, we go, and you could see what happened the last 4 games. When he was swinging it, we were clicking.
It's pretty interesting to think that when we had talked earlier this week, your group picked to finish 8th in the preseason, coming in here as the number 2. Hadn't won a tournament game in some time since 2008, but then you decided to do it all here this week. Yeah. Where is the belief level out of this group right now?
It's interesting you say that, and I don't like to use negative motivation, but you know, again, I this year when we were picked 8th, I said, hey man, you know, at the beginning of the season, say, hey, they picked us 8th. That again, we're not getting any respect, and kind of joked around about like we're the Rodney Dangerfield of the American. And, you know, we finished 2nd, and, you know, we didn't get anybody on 1st or 2nd team all conference. And again, I'm not saying we deserve it because those guys, I look at the names at the 1st team and 2nd team, those are really good players because this is a really good conference. But I talk to our guys and say teams win championships, and we're a team, you know, and like I said, we maybe don't have an all-star, we don't have an all-conference guy, but, you know, again, we end up winning the conference tournament. And that says a lot about our group. And like I said, it was kind of us against the world. And we talked about why not us, you know. And you know, it started that first game with David Orndorff. I mean, he pitched really well, and we got some timely hitting, and our guys just started believing, and things started clicking. But it was kind of that, and I hate doing that negative motivation, but it's like, hey, man, we're not getting any respect. And let's go out and let's prove it. And you got to earn it on the field. I mean, you just, you know, again, yeah, we finished 2nd. You got to earn it on the field, and I thought our guys did this week.
After your team celebrated the dog pile, there was a moment where everybody kind of gathered there on the mound. What did you say to your group?
Really wasn't sure what I said. I told them, I said, well, you know, again, I was really proud of them. I loved them. You know, again, we've been through a lot together. Again, we're not done. We talked about moving the finish line, you know, and obviously this was a finish line, but now we've got a chance to go to the regional, so we're moving that finish line. We just want to keep playing together, keep staying together. You know, we're going to bus it back. We looked at trying to, you know, get flights back, and you know, it's going to be a long bus ride. But I'll be honest, I wouldn't want to be on another bus with a group of guys than the group we have right now.
That might be a pretty fun bus ride back.
It's going to be a long bus ride, I'll tell you that much. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Coach, in year 2 of this program, where has been the biggest area of maturity and growth for your group in just 2 seasons?
Well, I think just buying into the process, coming in and they had a different head coach and trying to understand where I'm coming from, what my expectations are, and guys, like I said, believing in what we're doing, because I think it's natural to be selfish and it's a team sport, but, guys want to play, at the next level, and there's a lot of that, but you have to do it in a team, situation, and I think that's been really the biggest thing is that guys are buying into what we're doing, and they're believing in themselves, and it's really taken hold right now. It's been a fun week, and really the last 3 or 4 weeks, because we've gone through some trials and tribulations still at that time, but our guys are believing in themselves.
When you looked in the dugout today, there was a whole lot of, let's call it spirit.
Yes.
Have you ever seen your group this loose since you've coached them?
No, and again, it started our first conference weekend. We were playing South Florida, and we won a really tough game on Saturday, and we came out on Sunday, and I didn't think we were ready to play, and I got into them pretty good. And they brought an energy like I've never seen, and from that point on, they do some stuff in the dugout that maybe I don't like, but I also, they've got to grow. We've got to, again, we're trying to build this thing, and I can't keep pushing them down. I got to let them grow too, and that's part of it. They've grown, and they do some funny things in there, and like I said, I'm not all, even like the bat with the, they joke around about staying hydrated, and but that's their way of going about it. But yeah. There's some crazy antics in there.
All right, one final question before we let you go. Where are you guys watching the selection show?
I don't know. We're hopefully going to make it back to Cincinnati by the time, we're going to shower up here and leave, and it's a good 16 hours to get back to Cincinnati on the bus. So we're hoping to get back to campus. We didn't want to put the cart before the horse, and trying to get that all squared away, and then also get knocked off here. So we'll. Andy Nagel's our ops guy. He'll get on that. He might be on that already, but hopefully be on campus. Hopefully we'll get some support for it. But just really proud of our guys. And it was awesome too. My wife and daughter were able to come down today, and my wife talked about it last night. She's like, "Well, I don't want to jinx it," and I said, "Honey, if we lose to Connecticut, it's not because you came down. It's because Connecticut beat us. So if you want to come down, my sons couldn't make it because they had baseball games. It was great that my wife and daughter were able to be down here with us. And again, it's fat. My head's spinning a little bit right now. It's like that snow globe. Everything's just going around, but we're going to enjoy it. We're going to enjoy it.
It's a good problem to have.
It is, and I appreciate it. Thanks.
Well, congratulations on a great week here in Clearwater, on a first American title, and best of luck to you and your team in the NCAA tournament.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I just want to say hi to my mom and dad at home, too. I haven't talked to them. I was going to call them, and again, I'm not really superstitious, but I haven't called them, and I didn't want to call them in the last couple of days because I guess I am superstitious.
Well,
but
good thing for cell phones and live streaming. They heard it first right here from you. So
Thank
thanks,
you.
Coach. Safe travels back, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.